Civic Center TV salutes West Bloomfield area businesses with The Biz, where local entrepreneurs share their unique insight and knowledge on a wide variety of subjects. The Biz is produced with the support of the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. It's time now for The Biz.
Hi, I'm George Moore for Civic Center TV. On this edition of The Biz, we're here at the Little Gym in West Bloomfield. We're going to find out why it's important for kids to start out at an early age in physical activity.
Number one, from a physical standpoint, the more they do things with consistency, such as somersaults and different types of movements, hanging on the bar, learning to walk the balance beam, the more they do it, the better they progress. So the earlier you start it and make the deposit in, you're going to see those returns from a physical standpoint because you've already put in the time and put in the work and put in the commitment to see improvement. So that's physically. From a mental aspect, as we know, kids' brains, they develop at such a fast pace. So when you're putting them in a situation where they're learning early, something that they picked up last week, you'd be surprised in our program, they'll do it within the next couple of weeks, simply because they remember it. They put a memory to coming to a place, to an action that they follow up with. So from a mental standpoint, the more they're learning early, the better it is for anything.
Engaging your child in physical activity allows learning to improve by seeing and hearing directions.
When they're physical, number one, they're learning from a visual standpoint. So they're actually doing what they see the instructors and what their parents are doing. So it's copying from the visual standpoint. And then when we actually are talking through some of our skills and some of the things that we do around the gym, they're learning from an audible standpoint. So those two things come together. And once they see it and they hear it, they start to do it. And that's when you really see the progress, not only from a physical development, but from them actually putting together what they've done in an active stance to the point where they're learning it mentally. And now they transfer it over to where they can talk about it, they can do it, they can see it, they can hear it, and their confidence builds right from that point.
Reinforcing activities is important when teaching decision-making and self-control.
Again, kids, they're visual and audible learner. So some kids, even they may not be looking, they can hear everything that's going on. So when we say swing on the bars and have your hands nice and tight, they may not be looking at us per se, but they hear it, so they do it. And vice versa, they may not be listening, but one of the kids may actually see myself or the other instructors do the skill, and they do exactly what they see. So that's how we incorporate physical activity, self-control, decision-making, and discipline within all of our programs.
Playing and being social with others is important for children at a young age.
Especially for our 1-year-olds and our 2-year-olds, it's really important for them to get used to being around other kids, because when they take that next step as far as getting ready to go off to school, that's another experience that they have that they can put in their pocket to learn that, hey, it's okay to share. It's okay to take turns. It's not always going to be just me and mom and dad.
And Ralph gives us a few activities that parents can try with their little ones at home.
Really, the work of jumping is extremely important. I mean, it builds all the power and the flexibility in the lower body. So even if your child isn't jumping yet, one thing that you can do to help them jump is spot them right underneath the armpits and simply go through the motion going up and down. And then as they're going up and down, whether your child can jump or not, give them nice feedback. It's like, hey, great job bending your knees while you're jumping way up in the air. And then another one that you can, work on is giving them something as simple as a ball to increase grip strength. And that's good for hand-eye coordination as well. You can work on in regards to gripping, you can actually work on hand-eye coordination by rolling a ball. And again, giving them that feedback. Nice, great grip with those hands. Way to squeeze your fingers tight on that ball.
Visual and audible learning should be reinforced with positive feedback.
For our parent-child group, we focus on positive reinforcement. So we don't force them, especially at that age group from 4 months to 3 years old, we don't force them to do anything they're not comfortable doing. So through the use of positive reinforcement and not pressuring them to do something physically, the more they see it, the more they hear it, the more they see other kids get involved within our program, that becomes a decision that once they see what they've learned from other people and from our instructors here at the Little Gym, they eventually get comfortable enough to make their own decision and have the self-control and the discipline to participate within our class, which, again, it's all about what the Little Gym is all about.
Well, here at Little Gym, what they do is help develop those physical skills for children at an early age, which also leads to confidence for them in learning as well as social skills. And that's what it's all about. For Civic Center TV, I'm George Moore, and that's your biz.